私が聞いて。Hold on to your katanas, ladies and gentlemen, because we're about to take a wild Shinkansen ride to Kyoto. Our first stop was the impressive Himeji Castle, a place that could easily have been a fortress within the game of Sekiro. It was like stepping into the world of feudal Japan, where samurais and ninjas roamed the land. And just like in Sekiro, we had to be quick on our feet to navigate the castle's many twists and turns.
You could spend your life looking for them, and it would not be a wasted life.
Who sent those men to kill you?
I'm writing a poem about a dream.
And before we embarked on our journey, we fueled up with some Akatsuki bean filled bread. Nah, I'm playing. It's not Akatsuki, it's Atsuki beans. Atsuki beans are some red beans which are sort of naturally sweet. But this specific snack is also known as anpan.
There's a red bean. Got some pancake texture here, you know. And you go like,
After our castle adventures, we hopped on a ferry to Miyajima Island. This was no ordinary island, mind you. It was a place of wonder and amazement. Sightseeing was beautiful, picturesque landscapes and whatnot.
The tiger's eyes are like my own, but he comes from across a deep and troubled sea.
And this was a place where we also indulged in some street snacks such as momiji manju. Try saying that 3 times over, you're gonna get a tongue twister. But a momiji manju is a staple maple leaf sweet treat. They are steamed buns filled with the red bean paste, same as before, the Akatsuki beans, or you can get it in custard or even chocolate filling. And let me tell you, that was absolutely scrumptious. And to wash that all down, we came across a Starbucks in the middle of an island. There was a Starbucks in the middle of the island, and during the time that we went, Starbucks had a limited time drink, the Sakura drink. Either you get a hot or cold. It was pretty chilly that day, so we got the hot. And the thing about this Sakura drink is it's only limited time within Japan. Like you can't get that anywhere else in the world. When I drank that, it was like cherry blossoms were just exploding in my mouth. I don't even know how cherry blossoms taste, but that was really good. It was really good. As the sun began to set, we took the ferry back to the mainland, and we stumbled upon a charming little mom and pop's barbecue eel restaurant. It was highly rated, and a lot of people who were already at Miyajima Island made their way to the barbecue eel restaurant. And over here, we were treated to an unforgettable culinary experience. Every single bite of the perfectly cooked barbecue eel and the rice was bussin' with flavor, leaving us in awe and a chef's masterful culinary skills. Funny thing about this little shop was it was mad tiny. Listen, I'm 6'2" or 6'1". I'm kind of big, like latitudinally and longitudinally, and I was trying to fit in this small little shack, and bro, it was it was an experience. But that food was just beyond bussin'. Now, when we first arrived to Kyoto, we were starstruck by the old style buildings and architecture, and we were excited to see what was waiting for us ahead. First up, we visited a beautiful old style Japanese home where we were able to take part in a Japanese tea ceremony. We were dressed up in traditional style yukatas, and honestly, it was a true honor to be a part of this cultural experience. I learned so much about the history and significance of tea itself in Japan and what it meant to be invited over for tea in a Japanese style home. And honestly, I didn't record much of this whole experience, since the whole concept of going to these ceremonies itself is to have the experience itself within these moments. And I met some amazing locals there. Shout out to Haru-san. Y'all already know she was an OG. And I met some foreigners from Australia and stuff like that there as well. Shout out to you guys. Later that evening, I got to live out my samurai dreams for real. I was like straight out of Sekiro, you know, dressed up as in a traditional style samurai outfit, where we got to learn some water breathing techniques. You feel me? I felt like I was in Demon Slayer. Like I became a true Demon Slayer. Like, now watch me cut this tatami bamboo piece with ease.
Nice. Oh, extra points. Audience participation. Good, Cass. So you just kind of relax one again. Perfect. Yeah, nice angle. That's it. And you're ready. Yes. Very.
Since y'all already know I'm ready to be the next Hashira. Honestly, this was a once in a lifetime experience that I'll probably never forget in my life. Now, of course, when you visit Kyoto, you can't visit Kyoto without not going to Nishiki Market. Nishiki Market is a place where you get to indulge in some of the most famous street food in Japan. We tried all sorts of delicious treats. I'm talking about from savory takoyakis to fish cakes to sweet mochis and everything in between.
Alright guys, we're at Nishiki, what is it called? Nishiki. Alright guys, we are at Nishiki Market now. Here in Kyoto. Finally made our way to Kyoto, and we're gonna be trying some street food, some cafes, some coffee, some matcha, some tea, and everything in between. Let's get it on. Cuttlefish, octopus. I guess they're like fish cakes. So this cuttlefish, fish cake. Good. These are like a different sauce. Really nice. It's so nice and creamy. Takoyaki, definitely must try.
We also visited some souvenir shops, you know, picked up like basic stuff like chopsticks, kitsune masks, scrolls and stuff like that. But yeah, Nishiki Market is where it's at if you want like authentic raw Japanese experience. Course of the next 2 days, we hit up the famous Arashiyama bamboo forest, which was honestly a beautiful but kind of overrated place. It was super crowded, it was pouring, and it was hard to get a good picture, but you know, it was still enjoyable with the peacefulness of the bamboo trees and the picturesque landscapes. And later we stopped at this cozy restaurant called Yosuya. It was an incredible lunch where we tried the traditional Japanese dish called sukiyaki. We had sukiyaki, we had shrimp udon, we had chicken curry. Oh my goodness, we loved the food and the cozy atmosphere, but it was expensive as fuck, my boy. But yeah, during the nighttime, I hit up the streets of Gion in hopes for seeing a geisha, honestly. Maybe capture a 1-2 pick, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't able to see any. I still had an amazing time exploring the area, the lights, the locals that I talked to, some random stuff, but it was amazing time, you know, just walking through, just feeling the vibes of the late night life, you know, just taking in the sights and the sounds of the city at nighttime. And then finally we ended our amazing 3-day trip in Kyoto by visiting the Inari Shrine. This was definitely one of the bigger parts of our trip, with the thousands of torii gates creating a mesmerizing and maze-like surreal experience. It was also a perfect way to end our trip in Kyoto. And since we went early in the morning, it was kind of empty, but later when we were coming back down, it became packed. So props on us for getting up early and getting to that place. But
Konnichiwa, or sorry, Ohayo gozaimasu. It's officially GG. I'm officially Japanese now. And we're at the summit of the Inari Shrine. It's nearby. From here, you know. Is that the? I think. What is this? It's a shrine, I think. Into the cemetery. Yeah, I don't want Logan Paul to happen all over again, but yeah, some beautiful. Come along. Take your friend. Straight Demon Slayer vibes. Good thing we're far away from that. Everyone's just sneezing and coughing up here. But yeah, so far pretty good. Exciting trip. Feel very zen. How about yourself? Good? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
once again, thanks for coming along with us on our adventure trips through Kyoto and Japan itself. Hope you guys stick around for the next few videos as well. I've got them in works. There's tons of footage that I'm going through, but appreciate the support. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, peace. See you guys in the next one.